Okay, how's that? You can hear me? Good morning.
Morning.
Today we're going to look at Daoism and the Taoist perspective on health, energy, and spirit with a little physical practice thrown in as well. It's an ambitious agenda, so here we go. First, I want to give you some historical and cultural context for this topic of practical Taoism. Throughout Chinese history, there have been three major religions that have shaped Chinese culture: Confucianism, Buddhism, and Daoism. All three have existed in China for well over 2,000 years. Taoism offered a philosophy that was nature-centered and had practical application in medicine and in other sciences. There was one branch of Taoism that became a formal religion with rituals, prayers, temples, monasteries, and a hierarchy of priests. There was another branch of Taoism that rejected institutions and just relied on methods of practice, free from the burden and structure of formal religion. It is this branch that I will refer to as practical Taoism, because it is all about the practices, the methods of cultivating oneself and one's spirit, including qigong and meditation. So Taoism is the study of Tao. So what is Tao? The Chinese word Tao means the road, path, or the way. And that's way with a capital W in many of the literature. Tao refers to the laws that govern reality on a macrocosmic level. Tao also refers to the source, and that's source with a capital S, the source of all existence. So Tao is the unchanging unity that underlies all phenomena, the mysterious void that precedes all creation. Tao is just the way things are, the way. And Tao is also the way, or the path, or the road that connects us back to that source. So those ancient students of Tao were looking at the world and looking at the patterns and laws that governed nature, cosmos, and humanity. Their desire was to understand the laws of Tao and to live according to those laws. That is, if one lived in harmony with the natural laws of Tao, then one could live a happy, healthy, and long life. One way to think of it is that Tao is like a wide flowing river, and we want to live our lives flowing along with the river, and we want to navigate around obstacles gracefully when necessary, and we definitely want to avoid going against the flow. Following the rhythms of nature and living in harmony with seasonal and life cycles was key for those seeking Tao, or the way. The ancient Taoists were also very interested in the human spirit. It was understood that when a person is first conceived, there's a meeting of physical and energetic substances from the mother and father, which makes the genetic and energetic template. In addition, there was also a spark of the Tao, a divine influence that helped to create an individual's original nature. This spark is what made the individual unique and also connected to something divine. By rediscovering one's original nature and original spirit, a dedicated practitioner could move closer to Tao. So following the way down the river can lead us to some interesting places. Personally, I was first drawn to acupuncture more than 40 years ago because of the model it presented the human body and how it worked, and it made perfect sense to me. Chinese medicine sees the body as flesh animated by an energy called qi that infuses us with life and spirit. Qi is often translated as energy, life force, prana, and qi is central to the concept of Chinese physiology. All living beings are infused and animated by qi. The difference between a corpse and a living being is the presence of qi. Years ago, someone asked me, because they knew I was an acupuncturist, if I believed in qi. And the question kind of shocked me, because I was like, do I believe in qi? I felt like a surgeon being asked if I believe in blood vessels and bones, because I don't know how I answered at the time, but what I thought was, no, I don't believe in qi, I know about qi. For me, qi exists without a doubt. As an acupuncturist, we treat qi directly, and by working with the qi, there are clear effects on both the body and the mind. Chinese medicine is arguably the most comprehensive study of the mind-body connection. It provides a model of the functional relationship between the body and mind, and it explains how and why disease occurs, how emotions and thoughts affect organ function. And Chinese medicine also provides a way to treat disease that relies on the body's innate healing power. The body and mind connection is very clear, and the connection between the body and the mind is qi. By treating patients' qi, an acupuncturist can treat many kinds of disease, often more effectively than Western medicine. So then, over 5 years ago, I began to study an authentic and potent system of qigong. So, what is qigong? Qigong is the internal art developed explicitly to work with our own qi. It's a Chinese term, qigong, made of 2 characters. Qi, we know, energy, and gong means work, cultivation, or skill. So qigong is a method for refining and cultivating our own energy. And since then, I've gone deep. Although this is not something I normally share, my test audience thought it was important that I disclose that I practice qigong every day, usually 2 hours or more. It feels like a new part-time job, but I'm drawn to the practice, and the rewards have been clear. I feel physically stronger, I have more stamina and mental clarity. That is, I have more and better qi. So, qigong is called an internal art because it works with the insides of the body. And how do we access the insides of the body? How do we work with qi when most of us can't feel it? Qi is tricky. It's a little bit like wind. We can see the effects of wind on the water or trees. We can feel wind on our skin, but can we really feel the wind itself? So qi's like that. So our first job in qigong is to move qi in our bodies. And we also have to calm the mind and refine our awareness. Only then can we begin to feel the effects of qi on our tissues. This is the beginning work of qigong, using both body and mind so we can connect with or feel our qi. So, to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, we're going to do a short practice. So, I want you all to sit up straight and just sit comfortably, close your eyes, put your hands face up on your laps, and take a few breaths to quiet the mind and center. Now, just try to sense your hands. See if you can get a sense of what's going on the inside of your hands. Are you able to bring awareness into your hands at all? Take note, open your eyes, and we're going to see if we can change that. So, we're going to start with a little stretch with our hands. Just stretch them, interlace your hands, and push them open. So you're stretching your hands, okay? And that's for you Zoomers too. Okay, so we're going to stretch, and then just grab your hand and pull them open. I don't know if you can, yeah, you guys can see them, okay? So we're going to stretch them, and then we're going to open our hands out and push forward, okay? And you're kind of pushing from your shoulders, and then we're going to spread our fingers out and see if you can spread open every little hand bone as you push. It's okay to use a little effort, okay? push, push, push. And then after that, now we're gonna close into a fist, okay? Make a strong fist, okay? Now we're gonna throw. We're gonna just kind of throw. And we're gonna keep throwing and just push, 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 like strong fist and strong push, okay? All right? And then see how fast you can go. It's and it's okay to use a little effort. More effort, more better. Qigong is actually not relaxing. Great. Okay, and then we're gonna pull, just do a little finger massage and just pull on each finger. Just one finger at a time. Just give them a pull, twist, little finger massage. Your hands are gonna love you. Okay? One finger at a time. And then we're gonna rub our palms together. And rub them. And last one. We're just gonna shake them out. Give them a good shake. Okay? Awesome. Now, same thing. We're gonna sit, palms on our laps, face up. Now close your eyes, take a breath. And one more moment to center your mind and bring awareness to your hands. What is going on in your hands now? Is your awareness of your hands any different? And as you're sitting there, I just want to get a nod, yes, it's different, or shake your head, no. Okay? Mostly I'm seeing nods. Okay, open your eyes. And if your hands felt different, it was because we stimulated the circulation of qi. Bringing qi into an area makes it feel warm or tingly or pulsing. And if you were able to feel the increased sensation in your hands, then you had an awareness of qi. Well done. It is this ability to bring awareness inside the body and connect with qi that we seek to develop in qigong. You may have noticed it was much easier to sense the insides of your hands after they were stretched and opened physically. Imagine having your whole body opened and energized like we just did to the hands. In qigong, we spend lots of time stretching and opening the joints and tissues of the body in an active, strenuous way. Opening the body makes it much easier to connect in with our awareness. So bringing attention to the inside of the body is key in authentic systems of qigong. This is how we start to get inside the body, and this is what we mean by an internal art. This interaction of mind and body is key in qigong, because remember that qi is the bridge between mind and body. Recognizing that the body is a workshop for psychological and spiritual transformation is central to Taoist practice. Working with the body and improving one's quality and quantity of qi clears, calms, and energizes the mind. It was also understood that the mind, with its emotions, attachments, and habitual patterns, prevented access to one's original nature and to spirit. Using the body and qi cultivation practices were a proven method to help sort out distortions of the mind and help one move closer to original spirit, the divine spark. So the spiritual goals of Daoism are lofty and similar to those in Buddhism, using terms like awakening or transformation, and enlightenment. These attainments require many years of practice to develop, and they transform the practitioner's body and mind at a very deep level. Most people are unlikely to achieve the highest levels, but practice at any level offers health benefits that have been well documented. Qigong and meditation have benefits of better sleep, improved mobility, regulated blood pressure, less pain, less stress, increased energy. So the Taoist path to spiritual cultivation is linear, but long. It begins with transforming the body first, and then the qi, and then the body, the body first, then the chi, then the mind, and then the spirit. So the good news is that these teachings are becoming more accessible to the Western audience. There are more teachers, books, YouTubes, podcasts, and other resources on qigong and Daoism in English than ever before. For myself, I've found both Chinese medicine and qigong worthy of a lifetime of study and practice. Taoist teachings do not rely on belief. They rely on a good method and lots of practice. Faith is not required when tangible experience just unfolds for the practitioner. Daily practice brings gradual but deep transformation. And for this reason, I think the practical Taoist arts of meditation and qigong have huge potential to help people all over lead happier, healthier, and more spiritually connected lives.
Please stand in body or in spirit for hymn number 1052.